Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. I was thrown for a little bit of a loop today. I was still under the impression the team selection is only going to happen tomorrow, but I mean Friday is the kickoff, so it makes sense that Nino Albert selected his team today. So yeah, let's go through the team selections for this Friday's game. Local kickoff is around about 8:30 if I recall, and it will be played in Twickenham. On the Twickenham field. So yeah, going to be quite a neutral ground, I can say, for us versus New Zealand. So let's go through the team selection for the Springboks. As we know, steady as she goes. Front row of Stephen Kitsoff, Malcolm Marx, and Frans Malherbe. Obviously, they shown last week. They really are a starting trio, so they're going to once again try and give it back to the New Zealanders as well. So let's see how that game goes. Then your number 4 and 5 lock combinations, of course, is going to be Eben Etzebeth, the man, the legend, and then of course alongside him is going to be Franco Mostert. So Franco Mostert, of course, is that utility type player, can go to flanker, can go to lock, and he's quite a specialist lock, especially a fetcher of the ball on the lineouts. I know he used to be very good at the lines as well, so I'm sure he still practices that in every practice, and I'm sure he's going to do us proud. Then your 6, 7, and 8, Sia Khaleesi, the legend, is back. Captain, my captain. Man, did he have a game last week against Wales. That first 40 minutes, he was only on for the first half, but man, did he give us a game to watch. I'm pretty happy to see him back, he looks like he even never left the game. So very happy to see him there. Then Pieter-Steph du Toit, man, if you watched my previous video, you know that he was my player of the match on the last game. Really, he's been growing leaps and bounds this year. Once again, very happy to see him there. He's quite a machine of a man. We know he can play for 80 minutes, and excited to see him there. Then Dwayne Vermeulen in your number 8 jersey. Of course, we're very happy to see him there. Currently, he seems to be a little bit better form than Jasper Wiese, even for his age. But very happy to see him there. It seems like he's going to be playing 80 minutes because, as we mentioned, or as we will see later on, there's 2 locks being selected, specialist locks. So that to me tells me that Franco Mostert would probably move over to your flanker position, and then those 2 locks would be coming in. So Dwayne Vermeulen, my man, I know you're a bit on the older side, but you're going to really prove your worth this game, because 80 minutes is staring you in the face. Then your 9 and 10 combo, Faf de Klerk and Manie Libbok. Now, everybody knows I'm more of a fan of the fast around the scrum type of scrum halves, like a Grant Williams and those type of guys. We know that Faf has been a real rock to solidify your team on, but I just feel like you really have to starve the New Zealanders of ball, because they like running the ball, and they got quick hands and quick guys around on their wings. So really, I'm a bit nervous that we're going to be kicking this ball away too much, and in doing so, giving the upper hand to New Zealand. But let's see if Faf can hold on to the ball more. I really hope so, and let's see how that goes. And of course, alongside him, Manie Libbok. Manie, come on, man, prove me right. I'm waiting for you to really show up with that kicking boots. To me, maybe that's the reason Faf is on the field. He's got a very good record, kicking for Springbok. So maybe he's going to be there for kicking at poles. So that's maybe a reason why they brought him on. And then, of course, your centre pairing, brand new, spanking new, Andre Esterhuizen and Kainan Moodie. Man, what a pairing that's going to be. That's very experimental, extremely experimental, but it might do the trick. I mean, judging by the way that this is looking, we're going to have basically 3 wings on the field at the same time, which is great. We know that Kainan Moodie can tackle anybody's socks off. He's proved that in the Argentina game and the Wales game. and he's got a hell of pace. So, yeah, I think that's quite exciting. And Andre Esterhuizen, of course, the big man himself, looking like he can run over a forward. So that's going to be quite an exciting combination to see. Then your wings and your fullback, Makazole Mapimpi, back on the team, starting 15, and very good to see him there. I think he really still plays a very good game. Look, I mean, I do have some preferences in some of the players, but I mean, with guys like Yokana Moody being on the field, there's nothing you can sneeze at. So I think if you keep Yokana Moody on the field, Makazole Mapimpi, he's also tried and trusted. He's proven his worth, especially in that World Cup final last year as well, or not last year, but in 2019. And so yeah, he's still the business. He's going to be partnered with Kirkley Arendse, of course, the try scoring machine that we all know. Man, excited to see this. With our troubles at the kicking tee, we really do need some tries. So I'm really happy to see that we got these fast-paced guys that's got real good defense on the field. And then, of course, your fullback, Damian Willemse, all-rounder Damian Willemse. I'm very glad to see that they didn't recall you for a red card review. Glad to see that you're still on the team and that you didn't maybe get some form of damage that's worse than what it looked. So glad to see that you're still fit and ready to go. I always like Damian Willemse, so good to see him there. Then your bench. First things first, Oxen Chair, Trevor Nyakane and Bongi Mbonambi. Very happy to see Trevor Nyakane back. Oxen Chair last week, he proved his worth. He showed us that he still got it. Man, did he damage that scrum of the Welsh team. Running away with it. So Trevor Nyakane, we all know, is very strong in the scrummaging as well. So very good to see him there. And Bongi Mbonambi, tried and trusted. Man, that guy's a good hooker as well. So like those maul tries, so good to see him there. And then your other replacements, it's obviously, as I mentioned, it's a 6-2 split. John Klein and Argus Neyman. I mean, they proved really their worth. John Klein has been really a diamond in the rough. He really came at the right time, I guess, and really been playing everybody's socks off. Argus Neyman showed that he can do 80 minutes last week. Very, very nice guys to have on the bench. And then, of course, they are going to be rounding out that 6-2 split with Marco van Staden. Marco van Staden, as we know, played a massive cracker of a game against Argentina. He's a good player, and I'm assuming they didn't go for an 8th man replacement purely because they maybe want to rest Khaleesi again just to make sure he's fit. So really a replacement for him, I would imagine. And then, then you've got your two backs. Kobus Reinach, glad to see him on the bench. Obviously, we know he can put some pace into the team. The last 20-30 minutes, really he can pick up the pace of the whole back line. So very happy to see him there. And then, of course, probably one of the biggest marshals in the game for us at the moment, Willie Leroux, being on that bench as well. Obviously going to be replacing Willemse. So really happy to see him there. He's a very good player. And there's really not much you can say about this team. There's nothing wrong with the team. It's a bit experimental, but I mean, it could pay off very, very well. So we'll see how that goes, especially with that Moody Esterhuizen pairing. That should be quite interesting. Faf, we'll see how that goes. I don't know really. I know he's a good player, but I mean, I don't know really what the planning is there. I think it's more maybe for the kicking, for his kicking boots. So we'll see how that goes. I really hope they keep ball in hand for this game, because really we do need to starve the New Zealanders of ball, because we know they love running that ball. So things that I'd like to see in this game. I was talking to Keith earlier from Fair Weather Rugby Fan, and what I really want to see is the aggression, the anger, that thing that Rassie spoken of to the guys before, just go out there and prove to them that you are there to hurt them today. You know, that forwards really like bring it to the guys. That backs, they like tackle them back in every tackle. You know, and I know it's not an easy feat going up against a team like New Zealand, because they do have quality players. They have a quality team. They are coached well. But you know, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. So that's really my mindset around it, and I really want us to front up in, you know, with these guys. And you know, as much as we want respect in the game, I want us to almost disrespect them by the way we play. You know, so let's have a look at how that goes. And yeah, guys, tell me what your thoughts are of the team. Tell me what your thoughts are of what the team selection is, and what you think maybe the guys are going to be doing in this game coming up. I'm quite excited. I think we're going to do pretty well. And I hope for sure we play a lot better than we did in Rugby Championship against New Zealand. So, which we also fielded a team that everybody thought was our #1 team. But I don't know. Let's have a look, see what happens this weekend. I'm really excited for the game. I'm happy it's on Friday. I don't have to wait half the day for Saturday. So it's going to be quite an exciting game. Looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys in the review of that game. So yeah, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section, and let's have a chat, and have a good night.